the plot outline, it would be about a boy called Harry Cloud, who is bullied by people at school and he's tormented every day, and when he's home he's isolated from everyone and doesn't talk to people. To express his feelings, he goes onto a chat website and he begins to message people, where he's then met by like a poser, and he expresses his feelings to him about how he hates the world and thinks it's full of evil. And then the poser comes back to him and says that he wants to, he can be part of something greater and get rid of the evil from the world. Where Harry is then introduced to radicalism, which leads him to become involved in, and is persuaded to take in a part of terrorism. There is a constant enigma throughout that suggests that the poser, the person he's talking to, is a radicalist and a terrorist, which is revealed when he strongly suggests that Harry should partake in the act. Throughout, the message is that people should be aware of radicalisation, and that you never know what people are going through or what situation they're in, and you should be always positive to people, because you never know how they're going to react to your action towards them.
So the character outline, so the main character is Harry Cloud. He's 17 years old and his father passed away when he was only 8. He's an only child, he lived with his mother, but she's often at a boyfriend's house and she neglects Harry. He's sweet-hearted and smart. Throughout his entire life he's been disrespected and mocked and bullied. He never fit in any social situations, and his depression has grown vastly throughout the years due to his loneliness and torment from his other classmates. He's been blindly in love with one of his female classmates, however she joins in with his tormenting whilst in a crowd, which adds deeply to his depression. The target audience would be, so the demographic of our audience will be all ages within school. This is to ensure that they understand the severity of bullying and its consequences, as it most commonly occurs in school. The psychographics will dominantly be a mainstream audience, so the message of the film is brought to as many people as possible, due to the fact that terrorism is a worldwide issue and people need to consider it when they do it.
Self-certification, it probably was mainly to do with the fact that we've got discrimination in our film. So the BBFC said that we need to put it up to 15 because you can't really show them to any ages younger. And with our character being 17 years old, he's more likely going to relate to an audience that's cut off at their mid-teens. So then the message is brought to them a little bit better and they understand it a little bit more. And then we just made a few points about people seeing it in a mature way, so it's really at the age bracket of like 15 to 25, so that's why we've put this.
And so already, we was thinking about having it quite a lot in his bedroom, like talking on his computer and showing like him alone in a dark room, kind of like to emphasise his isolation and loneliness. And of course there'd be scenes in school where you can show why he's like that, and other rooms within his household to show his neglect of his family and to show how he's completely alone basically. Probably haven't actually decided where the locations will be yet. So that's it.
Exactly.
I apologise for spelling. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how to spell it.
Really interesting idea, very sensitive about how are you going to ensure you create a series piece, actor choice, etc.
What one are you reading?
Top one, how are you going to ensure you create a series piece?
Well, we're not gonna have it any dialogue really. So each actor doesn't really have to concentrate on trying to talk amazingly on the screen or make it look like they're really passionate about what they're doing. They're just going to try and be natural, and the most information you're going to get is through the editing of the text messages onto the screen as he's carrying out things. So the actors don't really need to worry too much. They just got to do what they're doing rather than speak and things like that.
How do we know that his father's passed away? What other media are you going to research to ensure that you're factual?
Well, I think. Sorry,
I don't understand the question.
So basically about that we're representing radicalism and things like that, and extremism, and we've got to represent it correctly.
Oh, okay.
So I think we was going to look at an example piece. I think it's on Channel 4, and it's called
The State.
The State. Yeah, and that's got probably a lot of information for us about how we can represent things like this. I think it's quite similar, and obviously we can look at some real life reports of radicalism and things like that, and how they're examples to us of what actually goes on. So BBC, we do reports like that.
Does the fact that his dad passed away play a big part in the decision? I wouldn't say it played a big part, I'd just say it was just the loneliness and torment that building up, which does another thing to build up on his emotions. And he's felt like that's something he can turn to. And it's meant to be a differentiation between bullying and radicalism.
Well, firstly, we're going to have the people bullying Harry Cloud, and there won't be like physical abuse or anything that seems anywhere near like terrorism. More be like verbal abuse, telling him he's a loner, that he's got nobody, and then really isolating him from the world and making him feel bad about himself. And radicalism, we're going to put that as where Harry eventually turns and makes an act, a physical act of terrorism, whether that be like a crime, or it will be a crime, like a gun crime or like a bombing crime or anything related to the current offenders that have happened.
Do you think the idea is too controversial?
No, because the whole point of it is to make sure that people understand it a little bit more, rather than just show someone carrying out a terrorist act. It's not to point fingers or say that, yeah, we're trying to represent it to be a message to people and for them to understand it.
And obviously that's quite often a convention of a short film,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, any other questions? Okay, thank you very much.